Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to share with you an update on my funded trading account challenge with the 5%ers, as well as a few recaps of some trades that I've taken this week. But before we jump onto the computer, I just want to share with you some really interesting news that the 5%ers have recently shared with everybody. And that is that they are now offering the ability to trade indices. So indices are now available with the 5%ers for their funded trading programs. So if you join the 5%ers, you have the option with Forex, metals, and now indices. And just having a quick look here on my platform on MetaTrader 5, and you can see on the left hand side here some of the indices that they have available. So you can trade the NAS 100, the SP 500, the DAX and the UK 100, as well as the Japanese indices and the US 30, and then the usual gold and silver. So this is massive news for the 5%ers, and if you are a swing trader, or if you prefer to take your time, if you don't have a lot of time to day trade or scalp the markets, the 5%ers is definitely a great option for you. I'll include a video above where you can get some more information about the 5%ers, as well as a link below in the description. But for now, let's dive onto the charts. I'm going to share with you my broker data. Hey guys, so before I actually share with you my account history and my broker data here, I just want to clarify that at the beginning of the year I did start a challenge with the 5%ers, but because that coincided with having my firstborn baby, I didn't actually carry that challenge out. It's not that I failed the account, I just didn't use it. I didn't have the time, and quite honestly I totally forgot about it because my priorities were elsewhere. So recently I have managed to get into a really nice rhythm with my newborn, who is now just over 4 months, and he's doing amazingly. And so I have decided to have another go with the 5%ers, start again with a fresh account challenge. So I'm having to go with their funded account challenges for the $80,000 account. I'm using the low risk program, and I have 6 months to carry out the challenge, where my stop loss is 4% on the account and my target is 7%. So I started the account on Tuesday, and in just a couple of days I've managed to take a losing trade, keeping my tradition of my first trade being a losing trade with funded accounts. And I've also taken a winning trade, but fortunately my winning trade was larger than my losing trade. So I'm actually sitting up at 0.2% on my account, which is what I am risking per trade, to really give me a nice buffer there to manage my risk effectively, which I think is one of the most important factors to consider when trading. So if we go into history here, I'll just make this bigger, and you can see that I actually started this account on the 3rd of June, although my first trade was the 7th of June, so that's when I think it has actually activated the account, starting with $20,000, and I took a small 0.2% loser here, and then I made just under 0.4% if you take off commissions and the swap rate. This is quite ironic because when I set these trades, out of the two, I actually thought that USDCAD would be more likely to win, but the markets will do what the markets will do. So I'll just show you the charts for both of those trades. So let's have a quick look at Swiss yen first. Okay, and I'm just going to make this a bit smaller here, just to highlight the fact that we are in a really nice uptrend. The markets are moving up, and so I was looking for a long position. Now, when you are trading the trend continuation strategy in this way, the question is always, where do you get in? Where's the best place to get in where the trend is likely to continue? And to do this, I basically measured the length of this previous reaction leg here, this previous pullback, and then I applied that to the recent high at the time. And then zooming back in on most recent market data here, you can see the price did pull back to this area. Once price did that, I then highlighted this area here. I then highlighted where my last sellers were. So I was waiting for a clear break of this level with momentum, which we had from this candle here. Once we had this clear break, then it was the case of looking for an entry long. Now I actually decided to set a buy stop order here. So I set my stop point at this level. So as price pushed up, it activated my order, it got me into the trade. I had a stop just below the lows here. And then to begin with, I actually had a 1.5R target, so that it was a positive profit loss ratio. And this was because this price action here had came up and then came down very strong and formed a V, and I wasn't totally convinced that price would go into recover from this, because I thought it was quite a harsh drop. I thought there might be a chance that it needed to pull back a bit more, so I didn't want to try to get too much in the markets. I just wanted to get a win. At this point here, which was pretty much when I was doing the bedtime routine, I was keeping an eye on the markets, and I decided, because we'd had some strong bullish candles up, I decided to extend my target here to 2R, which we managed to break that in the night. So I basically got a nice 2R profit from this trade. Of course, as you can see, the trend has continued, and I could have managed that differently to get a bit more profit, but at this point, I'm happy getting a little bit more than I expected originally from this trade. And then having a quick look at my losing trade as well, just before I wrap up the video, and that was on USDCAD. And I basically, it's a little bit different. I was looking for a long on this, as you can see. I was trading the more larger flow of the markets here. In fact, I actually took this on the 4-hourly time frame. So as you can see, just going on the 4-hourly here, price has come down and it's been pushed underneath this level. Now, what I was looking at was that we were starting to get a little bit of a swing going on to the upside here. And I measured this previous reaction like measurement where price actually broke this high here. And I basically measured to where I thought price may come down and start to build something. So price has come down to that level here. And zooming right in, once again, I highlighted the level where the last sellers were. And they did get taken out, but there wasn't any momentum. So it wasn't an A quality trade to get into. Problem was, is I kind of took this in a bit of a rush, and looking back on this, realized that it wasn't A quality. So maybe I shouldn't have taken this trade. But I did drop down to the 20 minutes. I decided to get in here for a retest, but as you can see, it just didn't work out. But I am quite happy with my progress so far this week, sitting up 0.2% on my account. How have you guys found the markets this week? Are you sitting red? Are you sitting green? Let me know in the comments below. Meanwhile, if you've enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already part of the channel. And I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!